All right, y'all. So what we finna try to do is hoop the back of a hat, and I'm not gonna use a new hat on this. I'm gonna use one of the hats that I've already done, just to do a test run, and then once I get it down, this is my first time doing it. We're gonna use the 8-in-1 Racoma 8-in-1 set. Now, don't let nobody juice you on this set. This is called Fast Frames. Every company has just called Fast Frames. You know, Racoma put their own little name on it and say, hey, they had the Racoma 8-in-1 hoop set, May try to make it all special, but, you know, it's called Fast Frames. You go to the embroidery store, everybody's going to have them in there to sell them. Now, they may not have, the brackets may be different. That could be possible. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. I think they all kind of pretty much similar. But Racoma has the 8-in-1 hoops. As you can see, I haven't even used this. I'm pulling it straight out the bag. I've never done this. Never used this particular frame. The only frames that I have used is the long rectangular one that I use for sleeves. But other than that, I really haven't used this 8-in-1 hoop set. I know a lot of people saying it's a necessity and so forth, and you can get in some areas that you can't otherwise. So it's good to have, but you may not run into it initially. It just depends on what you're doing. Like for me, again, my business is based off of my brand. So about 75% of my business is things that I sell. The other 25% is about, doing other people's merch and so forth. And hopefully, I get that to actually switch where I'm doing, more merch for other people. I'm still having my brand, but well, nah, not necessarily. I need it like that because I don't have a lot of equipment. I don't have multi-head embroidery machine, so it's only so much you can do, being that you only have one embroidery machine. You know what I'm saying? Once you start doing 100 pieces, 50 pieces, stuff like that, you're gonna need multi-head machines. But let's go ahead and get started with this thing. So we have the adhesive backing, and that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna place it on here, and then somehow say you're gonna just place it and place this on the corner of the table, and we're putting the hat on here like this. Let me see if I can move this up a little more so you can see. All right, and we're gonna put the hat up here. Let's stick that frame in there and get that hat in there, like that. Cause we want to hit. I don't know if we need to have that buckle, but we want to hit this part right here. And so this right here gives us pretty much all of this, to work with, which is excellent for what we're doing. So let me go ahead and put the adhesive, the backing on here, then we're going to take this thing down. We're going to take it over to the machine. All right, y'all, we down here, we got us marked. Okay. I went on to mark this right here to know where this frame is, so I know not to hit it. It's my first time, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be very careful. So I've marked exactly where this frame is. This can wash off. Plus, this is an old hat, but I just want to make sure and see how far I can go up. This is the centerpiece, and again, you have a large space here. If you see how much space you have here, you got a lot of room to write on here using this particular bracket. I think this is probably the most efficient way. Maybe if you have that Hoop Tech 2, that second version of the hoop for the hats, second generation Hoop Master. I don't know what they call it. I don't know what they call it. But if you had that Hoop Master, man, you done paid them $200 for that thing. I can't see myself doing it right now. Plus, I don't do a lot of hats to even try to do that. Now, I actually have. Wait a minute. All right, y'all. So we here. All right, we here. We have our 8-in-1 hooked up. You see up under here. Let me see if I can get this for y'all, man. Yeah. So pretty much you just sliding it onto there, and you screwing that knob down to hold it down. It has two holes here for it to sit in there snugly and not move around. I've also drawn a line where the since it's my first time, so I know exactly where that frame actually is, so I can make sure that my needle this machine does not hit this frame. And that's one of the problems with the 8-in-1 hoop set is that, and that's what makes it scary using these fast frames, because you kind of running this thing with no hands. You know what I'm saying? You're taking the training wheels off. You kind of blind in a lot of spots, so you don't know. It may seem like you straight, but you know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily know if you straight or not. And you'll mess around, hit this frame, and then your machine shut down. You got to go through all kind of things to kind of get everything back situated. You know, getting up the main line axis. Y'all know, if you have the machine, you know what happens when you hit that bow. You're going to do it. You're going to do it, and you're going to learn. And this was scary stuff the first couple times, you know what I'm saying? But it can tear the machine up, so you want to be very mindful of that. So what we're doing, I'm finna just run to show y'all. See, he very close. He is very close. Woo! He's very close, but we're going to try him. We're going to try him anyway. All right. So we got him all the way on 13. And, of course, you're going to have to reverse. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to reverse because you don't have it on a hoop set. You're going to have to reverse it. And I'm sure if you've seen any other videos, I think Racoma has a good video. That's what I watched before I started trying to do this. This video today was you're gonna have to flip that design. All right, so let's try this thing out, man. See what they do. It's about 3,000 stitches. And you know, I digitized this myself, so it's gonna be some crazy jumps and trims on this thing. You're gonna be like, man, what in the world going on? I also see that I have a white bobbin thread in there. Should have put some black bobbin thread in there. And it seems that the bobbin thread is the bobbin may be a little too loose, or the tension may be too tight on the red. But we just doing this for the video, man, just to see if we can get this thing embroidered on here. Real time, we're at 700. Shouldn't take but a couple minutes, y'all. It's only about 2,700 stitches. But you can see how the mind of it, and this was kind of a complicated design because I had to try to jump around and hover, and I wanted to go, you know, I wanted some of it to go over it. I want some lines to go under. So you see I'm leaving those gaps in there for some of the lines to go in, for some of the lines to go under. And but I tried to do it without trimming as much as possible. But it look like it's probably gonna work out, man. You know. And it's real time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Might get some thread breaks here and there. Might, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it raw. We gonna keep it raw, man. We ain't here to sell nothing, man. I don't care nothing about no darn Racoma sale. We ain't here to sell nothing. It's here to be realistic as possible. They can get an idea what you're dealing with when you're dealing with these machines, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're doing like me. I don't know what I'm doing. But, yes, it's good too, man, to make sure y'all mark that. And then now, of course, you're not going to be able to mark this, you know, do this on no. I only did this because it's an old hat. And plus, you know, these pencils I use for sewing and marking stuff on sewing, it washes right off. It ain't going to be no big issue. But yeah, I wanted that line to go over so that can be up under there. You know what I'm saying? If you can, you know, get what I was trying to do. Let me So he got a little close. You can get what I was trying to do, but you know what I'm saying. I say it kind of works itself out. And I'm gonna start doing, you know what I'm saying, just mold just live when it's doable. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's just not doable. Just like that line, 200,000 stitches. I'm not even gonna time lapse that. That's hours worth of embroidery, man. And so we're gonna come over like that, and like I say, I sat there just wondering how I should, how I should make those lines to try to make this design try to make it crispy. You know what I'm saying? To make it unique, and look like it came out pretty good. Like I say, I should have put should have used black thread on it, but this was just really a test run. I ain't know it was gonna come out this good. I probably won't even make no adjustments to the pattern. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave him like that. I may make him smaller though. It look like he's a little bigger than I thought he was. But you have 2 inches on here, maybe 2. Yeah, I just say, just to be safe, y'all, I would say 2 inches on the back of that hat that you can be working with, that you can put a design on, and maybe 3 inches wide. You know what I'm saying? And to do something that's gonna go around, to hoop it, you're gonna have to, you just gonna have to learn the parameters on that. And once you get that down and you have your sample, you can place it down and then place this middle cross here, place that exactly onto the pattern that you already stitched out, and that's how you can align it for your hats. But yeah, man, got the back of a hat done, 8-in-1 hoop set, and we did that thing in real time, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of jokers ain't gonna do that in real time. They's gonna pop up and show you something else and be like, hey man, you know what, we did it, blah 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 blah. And don't want to show you, hey man, that thing went wrong. But like I say, I just digitized, so I don't know what could go wrong, because I don't know what I'm doing. Y'all know that. Y'all been watching me enough to know. But we got that thing done, y'all. And I put these clamps here too. I clamped them down too, to also, so I know where those frames at also, and just to give you an idea. But you still had a little more space, but I wouldn't play with it. You don't want to play with it. But again, you see a little of that white coming through there. That could have been fixed with some black thread. So that definitely, that's definitely what I should have done. Let me take this off, and then we're gonna look at. So you're gonna tell me that is not cold. That right there, and see, that's gonna add an extra. And see, that just comes off. So that's that sticky adhesive backing on the fat. You got to be careful with this, because it's a hard. I don't know if it's just because I got some cheap sticky stuff, but sometimes you see how that sticks on there, and then I have to fight to get that sticky stuff off of there. So that's one of the issues with that. I don't want to be throwing my stuff around like that. But yeah, that is incredible. Like I say, I should have had, you see some of that white bobbin came in there right there. Should have had some black thread in there. But other than that, that is crispy. Crispy. And again, it's a Finny Prince hat. I'm going to be selling this on the website. Red bottom. Cold. And then now it has a menorah on the back. But I'm going to do this for my other products. Man, that is crazy. That is humongous. That is huge, y'all. And so maybe you're not even needed that big. Maybe that's, you know what I'm saying. But it'll be great for maybe on the side. But yeah, that came out good, y'all. And again, like I said, this stuff here just rubs off, man. You take a damp towel and rub that off, and it'll be gone. But yeah, we did it, man. Got that thing done. 8-in-1 hoop set. You gonna need, but you don't need that. You could just clamp this part down. Like I say, just watch the videos. You could clamp that part down with some of your smaller frames, some of your smaller hoops. But the best way to do it, and what's going to be more efficient, is what's going to give you more space, is that This is that 8-in-1 hoop set. Maybe that second hoop. I don't know about that hoop 2 technology. I don't know nothing about that, but that may be better. But for far as what I know, that sticky adhesive 8-in-1 hoop set with the curve guy. All right. With that, y'all, we gonna be out, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Keep printing.